evening everyone, welcome back. Oh, there's Smudge, what are you doing? Oh, she unpaused it as well, she must be ready to go. But we're back, we're on Train Sim Classic, ready and raring for this one, as we're in the 317, which we haven't really done a lot of since Easter time, I suppose. And we only picked it up in the Easter sale, I think, from Armstrong Powerhouse. And we're going to be doing a section on the very, very beautiful Fen line, which will be between Kings, Lynn and Cambridge. So it's about an hour between the two. And yeah, it's beautiful. And it's going to be raining, so yeah, but oh well. Anyway, how is everyone doing? Hopefully everybody is all well. Let's quickly jump into the chat. I'm also a Greater Anglia service. We have got Sai, Sam Rex, Malapa, Pep, Luke, NG, Para, Daniel, and Harry. How is everybody getting on? Let's here we are at Kings Lynn. I'm going to try and do this HUDless. So we've only ever done this once, and that was back in October. I think it was actually Halloween we did a full service from King's Cross to Kings Lynn. But we'll do it HUDless, because why not? It's relatively slow, I think, anyway, the line. Yeah, we're in our 317 for Abellio, Greater Anglia. Let's get everything set up first. Is it F? Oh god, I can't remember. No, that's fine. No, hang on. No, do your thing. Was it F again we got to do it? What was the button to do it? Must have one of those funny ones where you have to... Oh no, master key. What? Hang on. No, the master key's there. Turn. That's a good start, isn't it? There must be a button. What's the button? Someone will know. And that's F on like the 313s and stuff. What is it on this one? It doesn't want to do it. There'll be a button for it. But we got time anyway, so... What is the button? Nice, Harry. So we might as well get the bits we can do on. Marker lights, headlights. Yeah, that should be fine. It has, yeah, so it's over now. We can get the destination display on, I believe, which will be Cambridge. So we can get that sorted. Oh, that was cool. No, we're not going to North Cambridge. WD-40 button. What's the button then? Someone will know to get this. See, no, not that, but there'll be a button for it you have to hold or something to get this like that. There'll be a button for that. Let's do that. No, there is a button for it because I remember. Is it R? I don't know what R just did. I clicked something. Is it that? No, that's good then, dear mapper. So, light at the end of the tunnel, I suppose. I'm going to have to get the menu up if no one knows in the chat. Hello, Davidoff. I know we did it. It definitely does. There's a button for it you have to press. So, I'm going to quickly get that. A manual. Let's have a little look. Oh, did I put the wrong... Oh, well. Let's quickly. I've just downloaded that. Let's quickly have a look at that. You probably have to hold R, or so you probably have to hold something. It'll be page 37. W, is it? No, not W. Let's see. Page number 37. Down we go. Down we go. Down we go. Down we go. 37. I'll find it. Let's see, 37. Shift W. Let's say Shift W. Okay. I suppose you were half right then. Hey, there we go. Well, there you go, the input bus. You were half right there, so thank you. That's much better. We'll come up to the GSMR and we'll get that on. Nice, Davidoff, multitasking. Our head code is going to be 1 Hotel 87. And I'm guessing it'll be Watlington, Downham Market, Littleport, Ely, Waterbeach, Cambridge, North Cambridge. I think they're the stations on here. 1 Hotel 87023. Don't know if would we have a guard on this service? Next station stop is Watlington in 5 miles. So that's 4 as well. I think we are. We're only 4. Let's get the older. It's got a nice horn. Got to give it that. We're all good, yeah. I think we're all good. Hopefully it will stop raining as we go along. Looks like it probably is using the AP weather pack. So it should hopefully ease up. Oh, brilliant, so that would be something cool to do, but there's not really a steam railway, you know, within walking distance or within a bus ride away from me. Yeah, that'd be cool though. Let's get the window. We want to hear the motor sounds. Live in Kings Lynn, bit of an odd station. It's quite a, well, it's just a bit of a shadow of its former self, really. Single track down to Cambridge, and that's about it. I don't think there is anywhere else you can go from Kings Lynn. Like, oh, maybe you can go along the coast. Or can you not? I don't know, Middleton Towers. Or maybe you can't, that's probably some sort of freight line. And yeah, station stops will be Watlington, Downham Market, Littleport, Ely, Waterbeach, Cambridge North and Cambridge, which will arrive in there about an hour. And it is DOO as well, so we'll do that. That should be changed. Evening, George. Oh, lovely, yeah, so I'm fair enough. Middleton Towers freight line. Very nice. I think from Kings Lynn you had a line up past Sandringham, didn't you? Was that like the Queen's line or something? Then it got shut in the 60s. Oh, that wiper's a little bit annoying. Although we're all right. It might stop raining at some point. It is quite clear, isn't it? So I'd imagine it probably will. Probably could have changed it. Hello, Azora. Oh, I see them through the buffers. You've been able to drive it in the past, but now for some reason it won't take power. You need to reinstall it, you barn lover. When Dovetail Games did the update, the Magic update to Train Sim Classic, it fried the 313. And a few other products as well. So simple thing is reinstall. And that's it. I think Smokebox was also affected as well with his big US freight trains. Oh, that's not good, Callum. Part of the new Lutra, a low emission zone. That's a shame. So now, I think I saw a Gemini one yesterday. It was in Tunbridge Wells. O2 plate. It looked like vintage, but it looked cool though. Oh, awesome, Essie. So I've never done this hardless before. We've only ever done this line once, and that was in the opposite direction, and that was non-stop, I think, as well. Only stopping at Downham Market. Yeah, see, George. Shame. There was only 5 miles to Watlington, so hopefully it will be on a straight and we can see it. But this line is relatively straight, the Fen line. So hopefully we'll get sort of prior vision of Watlington. And then Downham Market is a passing loop, so we probably will get the signals bringing us down for that. As we'll probably pass another service. Yeah, it had a good noise on it. I say this one says it's going to be an hour. Maybe that's because it's stopping. I don't know, maybe the fast ones are a bit quicker. Listen to that though. Scream of the motors. It's got a weird interior though. Nice development. in certain routes, yeah. Maybe I see. Any markers to look out for Watlington? And it was 5 miles, which we've probably done, well, probably almost 5 miles. Only 3 of these 317s left. Oh, wow. It's not a 700s, so we can't just bring it down quickly. And brakes are probably a bit more shoddy. Oh, does it? I don't know why I said it took an hour then. Or was it 50 minutes? Might have been 50 minutes, actually. Still haven't reinstalled the OHLE pack. Embarrassing. Nice, Aiden. Well, I've now recorded 30 episodes on Railway Empire. I'm really sort of far ahead, but I've just been enjoying it so much. Yeah, it's been good. You pirated this DLC. It's not worth paying for. Not worth paying for. It's one of the best routes there is. And pirated. I wouldn't say you've done that publicly. Especially with your real name as well, if that is your real name. You had an Enviro 300, which is very unusual for this route. But don't do pirating now. It's very naughty. Oh, I can't be too far. Those don't work at all, yeah. The 457? What was the 457 like? Yeah, I did that. I actually finally did that earlier, Patricia. I used the Enviro 200 on West Country. Let's say it worked, but the Hoff didn't really work. So I was sort of going around with no passengers on. I also did the Renown, yeah, the Renown on the 100 as well. Oh, we did, yes. That was, yes, we don't need that, do we? Well spotted. A little bit of rain, but it's now clear. I can't be too far. Watlington's really the only station I'm worried about. Maybe Littleport as well. Taking it a little bit. We've never done this HUDless, and we've never done it in this direction either. So, and I'm guessing Watlington's probably quite a small little station. So I don't want to be ploughing through it really. That won't be too good. Well, we can't be too far off though. Hey, it's an awesome line though. Oh yes, SG. It was 90 along here and we're going 60. That's alright. Oh dear, let's see. Nice Hayden. It's brilliant, isn't it, that game? Railway Empire 2. It's very addictive. Right, this will be Watlington coming up. Big giveaway houses. Yeah, it's nice, Callum, yeah, it's nice. Well, I mean, it's not nice when all the midgies have been out biting me. I've got about 6 bites. I've only been in, like, the garden, like... Well, I suppose I've been out there when it's been quite late. That's the only downside, isn't it, to summer? Well, one of the downsides. All the midgies come out. Nothing there, just a station. Brilliant. So probably a nice place to live. The Renown, I think, has an automatic installer. So you should be able to go to buy it, and then they send you an email, I think, with like your download key or download thingamabobby. So it's very easily installable. If you just install it again, U-Barn Lover, just install it again and it should overwrite the original files, and that's it. It's like for updates, you sort of just reinstall it and that's it. So this is Watlington. I'm assuming it's not SDO, as I doubt this train does have SDO. It probably is quite a short platform though, which is... And it's also still quite slippery as well, the rail head. So we will take it slightly more cautiously. It's very slowly rolling forward. Need to budge right up here. There we go. Left door open. Right, open those ones. Nice developer. And we are here a couple minutes late, but then we have been a bit more cautious as we've never done this bit HUDless before. And you have got a passing loop here as well. That's 75 here. Didn't see the 75 board. Downham market next. I'm pretty certain we changed that. There you go. I was wondering why the door was shut by themselves. I was like, hang on. We didn't do that. And it is 4 miles to Downham market. I can hear 387. Oh dear, Callum. Good horn. Guessing that 387's about to whiz past. Sounds like it. There it is. Oh no, it is stopping. No, is it? No, that can't be stopping. Oh, the signal probably. No, you wouldn't be able to, Aiden. It would be like you need to connect that city. Say if you went to Dublin, you whacked a station there, then tried to whack a station in Wickford, it would then have a go at you saying you need to connect Dublin to your main network. So unfortunately you can't. What I'd like to see is a competition mode for multiplayer on Railway Empire 2, where you can sort of go against your friends and buy each other's company. Something cool like that would be cool. I don't know, dear map of the least used station in the Brighton area. Well, I don't know, that's a really sort of good question. They're all probably quite relatively used. I don't know, that's just a really good question. In the Brighton area. Fishersgate? I know that, well, actually that is a little bit out of Brighton. Well, it's not, it's sort of still, well, it is still Brighton. Fishersgate maybe? I think Aldrinson's probably busier than Fishersgate. I don't know, it's a good question though. Now Falmer's, well, it could be Falmer. No, actually no, Falmer's usually quite busy because you've got the university, with universities there. So I don't know, good question there. Yeah, only stream. He hasn't, yeah. It's Faygate for West Sussex. Probably still the case. Oh dear, Callum. Yeah, this is the Fen line we're on at the moment. And it's very beautiful. Well, this bit's alright, but once we get sort of, you'll see the rivers and stuff a bit further down. Possibly Davidoff yet. There was a lorry. Right, there are houses approaching, so this could be Downham market, couldn't it? Obviously, I'm not too good with this route, so we will have to be on the lookout. Yeah, but Falmer, does that really count with the football fans? Or would you count? I suppose you do have to count the football fans. It's brilliant, isn't it, Kreza? AP trains. Paints for buses. Fellows films, that's where I get my reskins. Looking out for Downham market, although I imagine it's probably going to come up relatively soon. As you can see, a warning board coming up here, and that'll probably be for when we, because we'll go to single track, so that'll be for that. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. Fisher's Gate then, I'd guess. Hey, £1.99 from Cy. Cheers, Cy. That's very nice of you. I am William. Yeah. It's just one of those like football shirts, just easy things to wear, especially for like a hot summer's day. The air really quite sort of loose, so they're nice. Yeah, cheers, Si. Hello, Adele, cheers. Yep, sure was doing upper. Would it be London Road? When I was there for the day, it was relatively busy. I don't know. I mean, London Road is still relatively busy. As people just sort of hop across from London Road to Brighton and get on at London Road if they're going. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's yeah, I'm not sure. I suppose either London Road or Fisher's Gate, I'd say. But no, London Road probably is relatively busy. Yeah, I suppose so. The Greater Anglia one. Now we're now approaching Downham Market. Nice DM app. It does seem like a series I'd enjoy watching, but Apple TV, another subscription? No. But I don't actually have any sort of subscriptions at the moment. Amazon Prime, Netflix, none of them at the moment. I don't know if he's on tonight, Pep. Not sure. Is Dad Roll live tonight? If he is, awesome. So I can do a redirect. But this is Downham Market. That's Littleport after this. I should imagine it's probably single track. Quite a cool signal here as well. It's like one of those US traffic lights which you find sort of in more of sort of the southern states to the west as well. So west to the side. It's quite cool. So it's quite unique as well, this signal. I don't think I've seen a signal anywhere else like this. Delta Mike 3. Oh yeah, it's stopped raining now as well. Cheers, Si. Would you miss? Not too much. Well, hang on. It should be driver operated. We set it to driver operated. I don't know. Well, we had a guard again. About 10 miles to Littleport. Wow. Okay, alright, let's go. Oh, nice, Krasser. What a lovely station, though. It's really, really nice. See you, Patricia. It's coming in. Oh, wheel slip. There's a plunge to operate the level crossing. Oh, it's wheel slipping again. And again. Probably should put the power down. Why is there so many red buses? What's going on? Is there a festival around here or something? Why is there so many buses? Look at that. London is moving out to the Fens. Is this where all London buses go? They'll hang out in Downham Market. Maybe. This bit's lovely along here. I think there's also an abandoned station as well. As we head all the way down to Littleport, which is, well, quite the way down, 10 miles. Yeah, just there. Oh, it is double as well, so I suppose that's the clue to when we probably should slow down. You get Hitchin up to Peterborough, which basically then is the whole East Coast Main Line south, which is great to have. I don't know, DML upper. Yeah, not too sure. Someone will know. And this is a 317. We're on the ATS Kings Lynn Kings Cross route, but this is the Fen Line part. As there's quite a few parts to this route. There's the Fen Line, the Cambridge Line, and then the East Coast Main Line. And it's like, yeah, I think it's about 99 miles as well between Kings Lynn and King's Cross, so it's a very good route. Probably my favourite on, here's the sort of, I know, yeah, smaller Downham one. Probably my favourite route on the game. And also the Brighton Main Line as well. But apart from the Brighton Main Line, this is my favourite route. King's Cross, Kings Lynn. Let's get a flyby so we don't have to worry about our stations. It was 10 miles away. There it goes. Am I looking forward to the road map? I don't know. I guess. I don't think we'll see really anything new on there to what we already know. Maybe there'll be a new third-party DLC. I'd say I wouldn't say I'm looking forward to it nor not looking forward to it. I mean, I doubt there'll really be much of a change, but I suppose we might find out a bit more about the 700, maybe a bit more about Glossop. That's probably really about it. Yeah, probably, yeah, so. 90, that would be 90 for us as well, wouldn't it? Multiple unit. Oh, lovely. Why does work experience sound really good up there, Callum? And like your bus experience days, but you got to like drive a bus at school. I mean, how cool is that? Hello, Shelley. How are you? Right. So once we see it getting double, we just slam the brakes on. Yeah, it's just forgot to change the ego. Got a whistle board here. We'll continue on. You're fine, well that's good then. As we shoot along. Cool. Yeah, this bit's lovely here. You got the river there to the. I don't know what the river's called. The River Fen? Is that a river? The Fen line, the River Fen, the Fens. But you've got a nice river here on the right, or some sort of flood drain, or some sort of irrigation system. Evening, Lucas. How are you? Just a signal issues. Doesn't beat Sherman Hill. God. Another German high-speed route. Does it need another German high-speed route? I mean, the Castle Würzburg's cool, but once you've done it, you know, multiple times, it starts getting a bit sort of boring because the train just sort of drives itself. I'd like to see another, I don't know, maybe like another Another diesel German route, like a maybe like a diesel commuter route. If that's much of a thing in Germany. Or maybe like Lübeck-Kiel, that would be a diesel commuter route. That would be cool to see. Ooh, we need another US passenger route. Yeah, lovely. And then after Littleport, it's then Ely, which then the line joins up. Yeah, so the line then joins up from Peterborough. So it'll be slightly more traffic heavy. So it starts then cross country as well. Just gonna save the game again. Might as well just coast it now. We can't really be too far off. And once it goes to double, we know we're just round the corner from it. US passenger you accept. What about another third row on Hudson line? Oh, nice, Pelham. Not Southern UK, no, what? Yeah, it's quite cool to do, Daddy. Although you can do it on Train Sim World, but you need to plug in a keyboard if you're playing on console. So there is a catch to it. Now you press A and then do shit. Well, actually, no. I mean, the free cam doesn't go as fast as what it does on this version. I think the top speed of the camera on Train Sim World is about 130 miles per hour. So it's not as fast as what it is on here, but you can still yeah, you can still get ahead of most trains if you plug on a keyboard. What is good about the 700? Oh, from what point of view? Just sort of in general? Well, I suppose it's modern, it's clean, it's sort of the staple of Thameslink. It's used expansively across London and you know, down to Brighton, Cambridge, Peterborough. So it's very sort of well known. I don't know really what else. Oh, I suppose from a driving perspective, it's got a big open window, which I think people are looking forward to. As I mean, quite a lot of UK trains are like this, where it's sort of sandwiched over to the left-hand side. So yeah, it's got a big open window, big spacious cab. Yeah, something sort of similar to the German multiple units. Not too sure, Callum. It's a good question. I mean, Thameslink do go on southern routes, but Thameslink drivers driving southern routes. Some not too. I mean, I wouldn't think so. I think Great Northern drivers can do Thameslink bits and bobs and vice versa. And then southern drivers, I think, can do Gatwick Express and vice versa. Hello, Mr. Mondeo. How are you? This is Littleport. Because GTR is going via Thameslink Railway, but then it sort of still operates under two sub companies, I suppose, being Thameslink and Great Northern, and then Southern and Gatwick Express. So staff are sort of compatible between, you know, Thameslink, Great Northern, Southern, Gatwick Express. Ely next in 5 miles. No, hang on. There you go. Right, let's go. Nice, 7 racks. I'd say get this one first, Krazat. Play this one, and if you sort of want to get the hitch into Peterborough bit, that's basically the only reason why I got Peterborough to Cambridge, is because I wanted the bit between Hitchin and Peterborough. Which is probably why a lot of people get Cambridge Peterborough. Because then you sort of get the full updated East Coast Main Line South. Just had next door neighbour Banging Hill. Oh, bloody hell. Wow. Oh wow, so I've been like quite a bit then. Fair enough. It's a full pop-up dash out of a pentagon. How you doing, Noah? Lovely, how you doing? It's really slow into Ely as well. I think there's a really low limit into it. If I can remember correctly, it's like a canal you go over, and it's quite slow. Or like an old weak bridge or something. I'm sure at some point, Aidan, you might pop down to London. If you go to London, you will see a 700. If you fly to London, you'll see a 700. I mean, where can you actually fly from the Orkney Islands? What are the direct flights? I suppose places like Inverness and Aberdeen are probably really the only options. Or can you fly across the North Sea to... I suppose probably not. Maybe if you're in the Shetlands, you could fly across the North Sea to Bergen or somewhere like that. Oh dear, my dear. Fair enough, Callum. Oh, let's quickly pop back down. We're looking at the chat there. Pop back down. Starts to rain again as well. And then the bit from Ely to Cambridge is a bit like, ugh. It's not as exciting as this bit. They're running a reduced service. Ah. It's been a nice trip so far down from Kingsley. It's been about half an hour or so. It's gone quick though. And a bit along we don't do often either. But we've only ever done it once, I think. So it's nice to be on it. And yeah, we should shortly be joining up with the line from Peterborough. Hello, Master Rail Driver, how are you? So let's start bringing that down. Not really, I suppose. Getting there, security, going, waiting there for the flight could be delayed. I suppose, yeah, by the time you've done all that, less stress going by train. Hello, Theo. That's all good, Jonathan. How are you, Theo? You'll be glad to hear I did a bit of OMPSI today. There's a couple of videos. I did the Enviro 200 on West Country. This being the non-MMC version, the London City Bus version. The HOF didn't work, so no one got on. But it was still fun to do. Probably wouldn't do it again though. Then did a service on Lincolnshire from Scunthorpe to Bobby Gainsborough, which was good, in the Renown. So you'll see that at some point. Again, the Renown up to sort of 60 miles an hour almost. Good fun. Is that a 158? Oh no, it's not. Completely wrong, it's just some coaching stock. Which is where Pause. If you have watched Megasim, I think he did a video here actually, where they picked up, well, basically picked up one of these from here. So yeah, that's I suppose here. Nice, George. Don't worry about though if they don't get back to it. It doesn't. Nothing happened. I've had it a couple of times where they say, "Oh, we've got your account. You've scammed or something," and then they report you, but nothing. It's just a scam. Couldn't work the e-gate. Oh. Well, overseas they have like proper, train barriers, don't they? Or ticket barriers, so it's like head height and... broken down the way home, nowhere near as good as the old solos. I saw a couple of those yesterday in Tunbridge Wells. It's like the Wild West or something. You've got like thousands of bus operators. Never seen anything quite like it. Yeah, like a Reaver, Metro Bus, Brighton and Hove. What was the other one I saw? And there was tons of other bus operators as well, and tons of different old, new bus models. It was quite nice. It was quite cool actually. Nice, Jonathan. Lots of ATS solos, Gemini 1s, Gemini 2s, Solo SRs. There was a whole ton. Surprised there wasn't a Renown. Oh. I see. Oh, okay, maybe they have done something then. Did they send you a link or something to click on? As I think that's what I did when they sent me a dodgy email. They sent me like a link. I didn't click on it, but then they might have. I suppose like a bit like the Discord messages people send, where it's like a hack and they try and scam you. Both, Theo, both. As in Solo SRs are the newer looking ones. Oh, coming into this platform. Never stopped on this one. Unless there's maybe a fast train, but I don't think so. There we are, this is Ely. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, there's quite a few O2 plate runs on the number 7 to Maidstone, which was cool to see. There you go. So we are 4 minutes late, but then we have been a bit more cautious as we've never done that bit HUDless before. So that's why. And Waterbeach next, which I haven't done this bit HUDless in a long old time. Well, I've done it HUDless before though, this next bit. Nine miles to Waterbeach. See George. Hello, it's not, no. How you doing, Essence here? So Ego, thanks for coming in, take care. Now I think Waterbeach is actually sort of linked to Cambridge, I think. I think it's like a northern suburb of it. So once you get there, it's basically there. Driving a van, nice. Oh, I see Theo. Yeah, it's quite slow, isn't it, William? Like 2 hours, I think, a full one takes. Nice, George. Bit of horn. Always good to do a bit of horn. It's quite slow through here, but on we go. Cool. It was here on. Oh, nice. We had SPT specs at the depot, 7.9 metre with a Daimler. Oh, very nice. But they rattle. Oh. Well, we got a man there at the signal. What's he doing? Give him a honk. Maybe a signal failure or something. Nice fear. Up to 75. So be able to get that up. Cool. And then we'll get that up. Lovely. Right, now we've got the long flat bit all the way down to Cambridge. The AWS as well, why not? Waterbeach is actually a village about... Oh, is it? The village next to Waterbeach is called Beach. Nice. Oh dear, Callum. And we're off. It's not the fastest along here. It's quite slow, and it's like a straight line. But I feel like they might have sunk to the power, because with the IETs, when they have the Cambridge diverts, I don't think they actually change them to electric until you get past Royston. So I'm assuming maybe the substations aren't powerful enough to, you know, go any more than 75. Maybe something to do with that? Someone might know. There's also quite a few level crossings along here as well, but I don't think that would have anything to do with it. Oh, I saw quite a few omnideckers yesterday in Brighton. They were nice to see. I was tempted to go on one, but it was boiling up, and I had another bus to catch as well. But I definitely have to go down there at some point and just go on them. I'll probably try and get on one of Alex's bus when he's out driving. Oh, the cab is too small, dear. Change buses. Nice, Jonathan. That was on the M1. Ooh. Yeah, it's quite a long stretch, this one. Goes on for a while. But yeah, once we're at Waterbeach, it's very close to... reason for it is because the substation power station is not powerful enough to take that many trains at once, so do you believe the line between Cambridge and Ely can take a maximum of 3 trains at a time? Wow. Is that going to get upgraded, or I suppose, well, it probably doesn't need to, does it? Can't imagine it's too busy, and quite a lot of diesel on here. Along we go though. And the solos and the darts. Hello, CEO. Oh, lovely. Been a good day then. I suppose if you like chores, but that sounds good. Not yet. Well, we've still got a little way to go. We're in sort of 15 minutes or so down to Cambridge. So we've still got a little bit of the way. Shouldn't be too far to Waterbeach, I can't imagine now. So I'm just going to sort of let it coast down. Well, saying that, it's probably still like another 6-7 miles away. But we'll just, we're being careful as we haven't done this line in ages. Especially stopping at stations. So we'll be careful. We're learning. You hate chores. Must be some chores you like though. I don't know, like watering the garden or something. That's always fun to do. Well, at least I think it's nice to do. Lovely, Callum. Oh, I see. That's sort of good fact there. It's due to the fens, the Catena area tends to slope downwards due to the weak soil because of the water. Well, I think I was looking at a map and, it was like rising sea levels, and by 2050 apparently this will be underwater. I doubt that will happen. But yeah, this would all be underwater. But I'm sure there'd be like flood defences and stuff put in place long before that. Lovely, Callum. Driving the simulator is a nice chore. It can be. I mean, the other day obviously I wasn't really enjoying it when we were doing the East Coast Main Line in the 222. That was like, oh, can we just get it over and done with? But this has been good. Enjoyed doing it today. Fair enough for you. Oh, I like hanging and washing up as well. Hanging and washing up's another sort of nice one to do. So, nice and sparkly, clean clothes. Oh, nice to have it all. I'll see you, George. It's just a long old slog, this bit. Goes on forever. Nice, Callum. Hello, Jamie. How are you? Lovely, Theo. Well, it can't be too far. Surely not now. Obviously, still being fairly cautious as we haven't done this in ages, especially stopping at Waterbeach. I think I've only ever done that once or twice. But editing videos, nice. Man, it can't be far though. Gone off doing washing. You go down to into the southeast, George. Trains everywhere. Busy, busy, busy. That's a lucky guess. Surely it can't be far though. So this bit just feels like it goes on forever between Ely and Waterbeach. It's like it's never ending. Although it can't be far though now. Yeah, very good AP pack this one. I think this is a volume 1. There's no volume 2. I think there is going to be another volume to this at some point. I think. Lovely, George. Right. This must be it now, mustn't it? Yeah, it's got to be it. There's a 170. I think it did say something about 170s being in this scenario because the crate didn't have the other train or something. Although replacing something. Alright, Jonathan. That's but it all takes time, doesn't it? No rush in these things. Off to Norwich that would be. It's quite weird next day, like reverse back at Ely, don't they? Oh, we're going right to the end, I think. Or near enough to the end. I thought the stock market would be quite sort of, you know, far, well, quite close. Here we are. So yeah, we are 7 minutes late. That's purely down to my driving. And so I'm not, but as I said, we haven't done this route in zonks. So I need to sort of refresh the memory. 317s, I guess you mean 700. Oh, I see. Fair enough. That's only £2 on the normal bus, isn't it? I wouldn't see that before. It's trains for Cambridge. And that button sounds not a B, it's the train. Bit weird interior on these. Cool. Does sound quite nice, doesn't it? Oh dear, colour. Then go straight on at Ely, where Ely North Junction is. It splits into the Fen line up to Kings Lynn, Peterborough. Oh, the Breckland line, which is where the 170s went. Ah. Let's have a look on the map. So that would have gone off. Ely. Oh, here. I got ya. 3 different ways then you can go. We're getting there slowly. Just a tad late, but better late than never. There's a 387. And we've got a neutral section coming up. Yeah, nice journey. And yeah, we're almost there now. And I suppose another hour from here, you'd then be at King's Cross. Not a street light. Those street lights have been on 18 and 21. Nice. And we're coming into Cambridge North. At least that junction indicator tells me that I guess we are. So I'll pop that down. Oh, there's a neutral section as well, so let's just coast that. There you go. Is that not for the side platform? Oh no, it might be, yeah. It goes around there. This is Cambridge North we're coming up to. No, I actually saw one yesterday. Well, I saw quite a few, I even saw one today. But the first time I've seen a street light wheel forward. So weird. Really weird. Get rid of them. Yeah, the wheel forward street lights. See you, NG, thanks for coming in. Take care. Ex-members only stream. I don't know, mid-June. I mean, I'll be on holiday at the end of June, so it'll be before that. So I don't know. It'll be at some point. I don't know what it will be on, but I don't know. It'll be at some point. I don't think anything new's coming out, so I'm not sure. This is quite a new station as well, Cambridge North. Here we are. Cambridge North. And after this it's then Cambridge. Would it be on PS5? In Australia as well? Wow. Maybe, yeah. 7, I'm not sure. You're not a fan of Waterbeach. Cool. Right, we get the doors shut. And then it will be Cambridge next. Let's go, we're off. You want to join this time? I feel free to. Do bear with me 1 second. Hold on everyone, let me quickly get that shut. The door was open. Hold on, Smudge knocked it open. Right, there we go. Very quickly, thought I'd sort that out. Cool. Yeah, Smudge knocked it open. Sometimes they just don't work. Ooh, nasty colour. And onwards on the journey to Thingamajiggy. Yeah, Smudge is now on top of the PC. And Cambridge, I think it's 30, 35 into Cambridge. Hey, cheers, 700. Nice, fair enough. It's really weird seeing sort of, because I live in third rail territory, so the footbridges are quite, well, low because there's no overhead wires. It's so weird seeing footbridges when there's overhead wires because they're sort of so high up. Some sort of a branch line there off. That would be a Premier in there. And this is Cambridge. We did it. Oh blimey, Callum. I was actually on an Enviro. I went on an Omnicity 230 UB. Which was a bit annoying, as on that route it's literally always a double-decker Omnicity. 270. So it's had irritating. Then I went on a Gemini 2. And then on a Enviro 300. So first time on an Enviro 300, I think. I just wish we had more of those on OMSI. Maybe, I don't know, Studio Polygon or Master Switch will do like an Enviro pack at some point. Ask a question, is there an Enviro 100? I mean, 200, 300, 400, must be in a 100 at some point. Better noises. But no double deckers, you get to sit at the top front, Theo. Best place on a bus to sit. Platform 8, across we go. So a little bit late, but we're wait, it's not a thing, it's a concept. Why is it not at the first one? They were just like, you know what, let's just go for Enviro 200. Platform, mate. On ALX 100. And this is Cambridge, our final stop tonight. Yeah, it's got a very high pitch scream sound, doesn't it? Now, is there a 4-coach stop marker? I thought that might not be. Oh no, there we go. Such a skinny sign for Cambridge as well. Cambridge. There we go. Any firm bus? Not tonight. Don't actually where this one would go next. It's going to the yard maybe or something. Well, there we go. That is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Sim Classic. Oh, nice video for today's Train Sim Classic live stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. That was in the class 317 from Kings Lynn down to Cambridge. Oh, now we're on a service to Liverpool Street. Oh, cool. So they probably would keep the headlights on then. Now by Spaghetti Raver as well. Yeah, wasn't too bad. That was, well, I suppose the Fen line. That was, but on the ATS Kings Lynn Kings Cross route. Fabulous route. If you haven't got it, go get it. It's fantastic. 99 miles, I think, from King's Cross to Kings Lynn. One of the best routes on Train Sim Classic. Apart from that, yeah, PayPal, Discord, merch store, and hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all, and take care. Bye, guys.